Hi again, people. This is Bev at Clarkovision. I'm just organising things here. This is just a quick update video to show a few things that have come in, and I took a run down to HMV just to see what they had happening. Hadn't been down there for a while. So I have, what have I got? About three CD items and 3 records, actually, to be honest with you. So starting with the CDs, another one of my pre-ordered albums, which was released last Friday, came in on Thursday. Amazon, of course, obviously didn't have any in stock, and so it came from Germany because it had Amazon Germany on the packet when it came. So obviously they got them in, and it's the brand new album from, sorry about the glare, Eclipse Paradigm. Is that how you say that word? Anyway, Paradigm. This is Eclipse, first release since Monumentum in 2017, which is a phenomenally good album. It's one of these start to finish pieces of brilliance. This one is very good as well, as loads of good stuff on it. This band do a lot of feel good, kind of upbeat, just solid, modern, melodic hard rock, brilliant stuff. And Eric Martinson, he's the main man behind this band, and he produces it, and he works on many other projects with other musicians. If you just want some good, feel-good music with, super guitar riffs and sing-along type choruses and things, yeah, this is the way to go. So I was delighted to get hold of this. I was annoyed it was delayed, and I thought, remind me not to order pre-orders off Amazon. However, as it happens, I've got another 2, I think. Another one came in the other day, actually, yesterday. I've got another one on order, but it's vinyl. I think for some reason the vinyl, they seem to get in quicker, and I've no idea why. It doesn't make sense to me. But so this is Frontiers. That's the band in the background. Again, I've noticed on their album covers, the Eclipse ones, they're all quite similar. They're much of a muchness, but they do have subtle differences in them. It's like this kind of skeleton face with a crown and stuff like that. They have that, but they are slightly different. CD. And that's just got the same thing. Again, the booklet is your standard normal stuff. Another picture of the band in the centre there, lyrics and thank yous and all that jazz. But yeah, this is fantastic. So I was chuffed to get this. I may go for the vinyl later. I thought I'd just set up for the CD at the moment because it's cheaper, but I may get a vinyl issue. And there was a really amazing deal on Blind Guardian happening on Facebook recently, and I was alerted to that on the vinyl. Someone else gave me a heads up on it, and so I thought, oh yeah, that is a majorly good deal. However, by the time I got to eBay, and I had put it in my trolley, but by the time I decided I was going to buy it, it had sold out. However, I found a CD version, also good deal. So I've picked up the CD set instead. This is Blind Guardian, and the writing's quite small, so it's a little bit awkward to read, but it's Live Beyond the Spheres. And this is a live set from 2017 on their, I think it says the Beyond the Red Mirror tour, which I think was their latest studio album. And it's a 3 CD set. There's plenty on here, and Again, the artwork, Blind Guardian's one of these bands that has astounding artwork, although it is kind of dark, so, and with the glare, probably can't see it too well. So yeah, this is Nuclear Blast. I've got this on eBay, again at a really good price actually. It's brand new condition, 3 discs, and you have a booklet in the front bit, which again has all the details you would ever want. There's pictures from the tour of the band, live shots as well, and a whole bunch of thank yous etc at the back, and I think plenty of live images. Yeah, it's loads of live shots, so good stuff. So yeah, I was really happy to pick that up for a really decent price as well. So that's another Blind Guardian added to the collection. I've not listened to this one yet. 3 CD set, so exciting stuff. Good. So that's the 2 CDs. No, well actually the third CD is this one. Some people might have seen a quick glimpse on Facebook because I had it on the other night. So this is what I picked up at HMV. I actually picked up something else as well, which I'll show you. I wasn't sure what I was going to do about the Halloween release. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted the vinyl or what, and then Metal Mickey showed his copy of this. This is the earbook edition. And you know, this was only a couple of pounds. I think there was £4 difference between the earbook edition and the standard DVD box set, I think. But I went for this because I thought it's a nice option. You're getting the sort of vinyl sized artwork. I have one other earbook, I think it's in a Sabaton box set that I've got, and the earbooks, that's the hype sticker that I've just kept in there at the moment. It's not actually stuck down yet, but so you've got the 3 audio CDs here in the front, and then you have a lovely book, full size, with a note from the band. That is from Andy Derris, I think, that wrote that note, and a bunch of super live shots of the band. Great photos. So, and in the back, obviously, you have, yeah, that's the end. So in the back here, you've got the 2 Blu-ray discs, and over the page, the 3 regular DVDs of the concert as well. So it tells you that's all the audio, and this is the video, and you've got some bonus stuff as well, bonus tracks from other concerts. The main concert's from Madrid in Spain, I believe, and there's a few others and bits of documentary and stuff. The running time, the audio running time is 2 hours 41 minutes. The video running time is 2 hours 47 minutes. You know, so you're getting a solid nearly 3 hours of live metal. Again, Nuclear Blast, so really nice piece of kit. So I was delighted to pick that up at HMV. And the other thing I picked up at HMV is a record, and it's totally different. I just saw this and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to buy this because it's kind of a throwback to my childhood in a way. It's a soundtrack, which I'm not big on soundtracks, but I thought this was kind of unique in a little way. But it is a picture disc, and it's Moomin Valley, the official soundtrack of the Moomins. I used to watch these guys when I was a kid, and if you're from Finland you should know well about these as well, because originated in Finland, the author Tove Jansson created these guys. So this is Moomin Troll himself. They had 4 different colours, and each record had a different character, a Moomin character. So this is the official soundtrack, and it's a full album. I have listened to it. I can't remember what the music to the Moomins were back in the day, and to be honest, none of these were really familiar to me when I listened to them. But I'm wondering if it's maybe the official soundtrack of the recent movies that they've done. There was one where they went to the Riviera or something like that, which I've not seen the film yet. So, but I thought this would just be a kind of a fun thing to have, and it's quite a nice listen. I would class this in musical terms as kind of easy listening, sort of chill out. It's really quite decent actually. So, and you know, picture vinyl, when you put it on there's a slight audible noise, but it's, once the music starts you don't hear it obviously, but the actual record is beautiful. I always thought the Moomins were kind of cute, even though I read that she was supposed to be devising some ugly troll type character. Well, they turned out to be one of the cutest trolls I've ever seen. And side B's got another cool picture of Moomin there. So yeah, solid stuff. And it came in a clear inner sleeve, and obviously you didn't always get great sleeves, if you like, for this sort of thing. If you bear with me, so I've put in one of these inners of my own, and you also get an inner sheet. It's not a lyric sheet, but it's an info sheet, if you like. So I just kept that in this is the sleeve the actual record came in. And another cool picture of the Moomin family. And on this side you've got details of the songs and the artists who sings them or wrote them. Sony Music, and yeah, there's also I've already shown that, but there's a download code on there as well, so I'll just go and download that shortly, to be honest with you. It's just an MP3, so I thought that would be kind of a nice wee thing to have. So that was one record. Next record, I spotted this on eBay, bargain. I've been kind of looking for this, not so much the soundtrack, because as I say, I'm not really a soundtrack person, but I just like this particular song from that soundtrack, and it's Kenny Loggins and Danger Zone, obviously from the Top Gun film. I got this for £1, and it's in really nice condition. Just minor wear, I guess, to the sleeve. It's not got any splits. The record has one sort of surface scuff, light scratch, but it doesn't cause any problems. CBS. On the other side, it's a song called I'm Gonna Do It Right from the album Vox Humana. Danger Zone, 1986. But yeah, I've always kind of liked that song. 80s classic thing, you know. And the last record was another one of my pre-orders, and this arrived yesterday. Yesterday. So this one I think arrived on time, to be honest with you. And I was really happy to get this. As you can see, it's a super glossy cover, so bear with me again with the glare. But it's Accept Russian Roulette, Music on Vinyl reissue, and you get it in its, of course it comes in its Music on Vinyl sleeve. 2000 limited, and it's on gold and black swirled vinyl. Well, I'm not so sure where the gold comes in. I think it's meant to be silver and black, to be honest. That's what it looks more like. So this album originally came out in 1986. I have it on CD, but obviously wanted a vinyl copy, and I thought, well, Music on Vinyl, I'll go with this one. I have number 500 out of the 2000. and you get an inner lyric sheet, which is very plain actually, but it's nice and readable. Black text on white. Side A, side B, and you've got your thank yous and stuff down here. I noticed actually in the thank you list you've got the band, at least I think it's the band, Kakuman, down here. Kakuman, which I believe was Bonfire before they were Bonfire, so this must have been just before they changed to Bonfire, because I think in 1986 was when the Bonfire debut came out, so I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing. So yeah, and I have played this, let me show you the vinyl, and it sounds really good. If anything, I would say there's just a tiny little touch on the trebly side, but not to the point where it's hurtful to the ears. It's very clear. Plus, if you just wanted to turn the treble a little bit, you could just turn your dial on your amp. But your golden black, I can't really see where the gold is on here, but maybe it is. Maybe it's mixed in. But it's like a black, swirly, splattery, marbly. I think it's more like a silver and black, to be honest, but I remember Robert Blackster Vinyl saying one day that the music on vinyl presses, they always seem to get their colouring names of the colours of the records way off, you know. So maybe this is another one of those. But RCA, classic RCA label, and yeah, 180 gram, brilliant stuff. This, at the moment, is my favourite Accept album from the ones I've heard. But I've still got more to hear, obviously. So I don't know, that may change, but yeah, I was really happy to get hold of this. So, brilliant stuff. So that's my latest update at the moment. And I shall catch up with you all in another video. Bye just now.